Hey. Well, I don't feel like typing that much, so I'm just gonna make a video of my answers. Um, hmm. My sister told me to put on these fake glasses earlier, and this hat, and I'm just gonna roll with it. Okay, let's see here. If I could get away with one murder in my lifetime without any legal, social, or emotional repercussions, would I kill someone? Yes. And, I mean, here's the thing about that. There's no emotional repercussion. Repercussion? There's no emotional backlash from it. So I would. And I'm not saying that in like a, oh yeah, I totally want to kill someone, but there's no bad side. I'm saying because there's no bad side, then of course I would. There's literally nothing stopping me from doing it. I wouldn't have any moral basis for that first murder. Because it'd be based off what I feel. Since I wouldn't feel anything, I'd do it. Unfortunately. Okay. What is my first thought when I receive a message on Tumblr? Am I excited at the idea of someone potentially from the other side of the world wanting to talk to me, or fearful that someone will criticize me? I'm excited. No one's ever criticized me, so easy. Have you ever looked down on someone because you thought your religious views were superior? Hell no. My religious view is the golden religion, which is really more of a philosophy than a religion. The philosophy is kind of you just follow the golden rule, do everything, treat others as you'd want to be treated in their situation. I mean, you can't just say treat others as you want to be treated. I mean, I wish I had $10. I wish someone would give me $10, so I'm going to give other people $10 in hopes that it comes back. No, it's not like that. I mean, you gotta picture what kind of scenario they're going through and try to empathize, I guess, is what I'm doing. But the religious side of that, because religion tends to have a sort of supernatural aspect, I looked up the definition of religion, not revolution, for this, is that there's some sort of supernatural thing. And so the supernatural side of the golden religion is that you are everyone. Treat others as you'd want to be treated because you are or will be everyone. So, I guess if you believe that, then to look down on someone because of their religion is stupid, because you were them or will be them. So, oh, it's kind of interesting. This is a candy cigarette, by the way. I'm not doing drugs yet. Would you rather know everything the universe has to offer, but in exchange lose all emotions, or remain the way you are now? Remain the way I am now. As much as I complain about emotions, it's one thing to feel bad, and another to not feel at all. So, first option just sounds really empty. If you could live and be healthy without sleeping or eating, drinking, would you cut that out of your life? Like, completely? Because I'd still like to eat occasionally. I mean, I think it would be cool if I didn't have to sleep or eat, but I like sleeping. And I like eating, so I guess if I could still do that every once in a while, I'd be for it. Totally. But I don't think I want to get rid of it completely. If you could take on the exact body and form of anyone else on Earth, who would it be? Tatiana Maslany. I could say would. Yeah, who wouldn't? You're really. Oh, by the way, quick side note before I answer the next question. I don't have a tooth. Do you know that about me? Internet? This tooth never happened. So, that's fun, isn't it? Anyways, would you rather burn or freeze to death? Burn. Which I hear is a very painful way to go. And like freezing, I guess your body just kind of shuts down. But burn. I will not offer reasoning on that. Just how it goes. Ooh. If it meant it would solve all world hunger, war, disease, and bigotry, would you spend the rest of eternity in hell? If hell's a real place, and everything that everybody's been saying is right. Hold up here. Let's think about this. Hell is where people that are supposedly bad go, right? If I'm willing to sacrifice myself so that everybody else can live the best life ever in utopia, I have to go to hell for that? Hold up. My ultimate sacrifice of my soul, my damning myself in hell to burn for all eternity for everyone else. That's a little fishy. It's a little fishy. I might already be going there, so I guess I would. But I'd have some choice words with whoever decided that. Like, this is where people are punished. Why? What's up with that? Okay. Was the first crush in your life something you had or something someone had on you? Actually, the first crush that I can remember super clearly was a mutual crush. Isn't that awesome? It never went anywhere. It was in 4th grade. And I still talk to that person occasionally. Not very often at all, but... So it was mutual. It was cool. I liked this guy. And then one day I got a phone call from his friend. He was hanging out with his friend, and I was hanging out with my friend. Oh my gosh. And he was like, he wants to tell you that he likes you. And I was all like, oh my god, I like him too. That's that story, pretty much. I like to refer to it as that Saturday. Because it was Saturday when it happened. What? Okay. Could you live without ever having sex ever again in exchange for eternal youth? Here's the thing here. Not really interested in sex that much. Also not really interested in eternal youth. Just because of the whole immortality thing kinda is depressing in the grand scheme of things. But I guess yes is the answer. I guess I could. It might suck a little bit. Might suck. Plus I'd be this age forever. That's a bummer. Have you ever watched a full-length pornographic movie? No. The Beatles or the Rolling Stones? I don't care. Like, if they have to choose one? I can't even think of a Rolling Stones song off the top of my head. I mean, I probably know them. I just don't know that they're Rolling Stones. I'll get back to you on that. No, I won't. You could have the ability to manipulate matter or energy. Which would you choose? Energy? Because manipulating matter sounds like something terrifying that might end the world. So energy. Oh, what is the worst nightmare you've ever had? I don't know. I haven't had any nightmares recently. My dreams have all been really chill. I think the worst ones are like the ones where people I really care about are dying or dead. Or there was one with zombies, but it wasn't really a nightmare. It like just kept trying to be a nightmare, and my brain kept going, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Like it started out where I was in like a video game store, and there was some like really disturbing game, or maybe it was a movie. I don't know. Really disturbing, and I just kind of in my dream I was like, don't look at that. I don't wanna. Let's not think about that. So my dreams have been pretty kind to me as of late. So I don't know. Would you rather spend 1 year with your one true love, just to never see them again, or the rest of your life with the second best? I guess second best. I mean, what's the difference between first and second place? What's that margin there? I'm kidding. Definitely second best. Because then I'd spend the rest of my life after that 1 year with my one true love just like... Unless it's like Veronica Mars. It's like a Duncan thing. But nobody loves Duncan. What's up with that? Why does nobody care about Duncan? Everybody's all Logan. Logan's unstable. What about Piz? Totally unrelated to the question. I think I will go with second best. All the sequels, remakes, adaptations, rip-offs, and movies nowadays, good or bad? Bad. Okay. Let's take this one by one. Sequels. I'm okay with sequels if I enjoyed the first movie. I'll watch a sequel. Avengers 2. I'll see that. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I'll see that. Spy Kids 2. Arguably better than Spy Kids 1. No, who am I kidding? Definitely better than Spy Kids 1. But not a recent example at all. Remakes. Remakes are meant for things that had potential and failed, not things that were really great. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Adaptations. We are adapting way too many books. I mean, I love it. I love that we're adapting books. But we're getting into adaptations that are questionable. For instance, they're doing an adaptation of the book Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. It's like, dude, nothing really happens in that book. The kid just has a bad day, and then it's like, but not all days are like this. It gets better. You don't really need a movie. Give me an adaptation of the Book of Joby. That book's awesome. That'd be epic. Yeah. Next question. Would you rather be dirt poor and emotionally fulfilled in life, or rich beyond imagination and emotionally dissatisfied for life? I'm emotionally dissatisfied now, and I'm not digging it. And I guess I should go with my mental health over my richness. Because, I mean, sounds like in the other life I'm just throwing money at my problems. I'm not really enjoying it. I mean, if you have money, enjoy having money. That's kind of the point of having money. I mean, extra money. Obviously, yeah, whatever. You understand. Do you have any secret feelings of bigotry toward any group of people? Maybe? I think any feelings of bigotry I have are institutionalized, and I don't even realize they're happening until like I sit down and really think about why I feel this way. So, maybe. But I am not consciously aware of it, and I'm working to be aware of it. I don't like leprechauns, but that's not really a thing. It's not really the question. Would you rather be the only person in the world that can read minds, or have everyone else in the world able to read minds except for your own? I think I really don't want to know what people are thinking. That does not sound like fun. But it might be interesting if everybody else can read minds and I can't. That sounds like a cool kind of scenario. I'm a mystery to people. And people always forget like that I can't read their mind. They'll just be like... On second thought, if everyone's reading minds, nobody's talking. I might be the only person in the world. I won't be able to communicate. Because it's a world that... everybody can read minds, so nobody learned, like, speech. It's just, like, a mind connection, and then I'm born, and I can't read minds, and they can't read mine, and they're like, oh my god, it's broken! Our baby's broken! Crap! I'll have to go with the first one, then. Everyone can read my mind. No, I'm the only one that can read minds. I have to bear that cross, because otherwise, everybody's gonna think I'm a broken baby. Dang. That sucks. But it has to be. Okay. If everyone in the world would automatically only know one language, which language would you choose? Well, English is fucking confusing. And I don't really know any other languages. I don't know. I guess if everyone knows it. Do I have, like, full understanding of it? Yeah, I guess I'll stick with English. Just because I don't know any other languages that are easier. I mean, this one seems kind of interesting. I guess. It's got a nice alphabet song, and we don't gender nouns. So... Okay. If you were old enough and not in a situation where it would be inappropriate, would you sleep with one of your past school teachers / professors? I think just the fact that they were a teacher makes it inappropriate. But I guess maybe this is like a weird alternate universe where you've just met. In which case, yes, I guess. Like, I feel weird about it now, but that version of me wouldn't. And I mean, I have attractive teachers. Attractive people have taught me. Me, myself, I guess. Whatever. A world without religion. Good, bad, or neutral? Neutral. Neutral bad. Like, I say neutral right now because I guess it doesn't really matter, but I'm thinking it's kind of bad. Because, I mean, I'm not clearly a religious person. Golden religion is not a real religion, so much as it is a philosophy-ish. It's complicated. I could make a whole nother video about that. But the thing about religion is it gives people something to look forward to. I mean, existentialism. You're working towards nothing. Your purpose is to create purpose. And that's a huge burden. to make your own existence meaningful, to define the meaning of your life by your choices. That puts a lot of pressure on you. And frankly, I'd feel a lot better if I could just be like, okay, if I go to church every Sunday and I pray and I don't do XYZ, then I will have done something okay with my life and I'll go up into heaven. I'd love to be able to do that. To just have a religion. And there are people that really like having a religion that grounds them. So without that, I feel like human beings kind of lose something. Or those types of people definitely miss out on something. So I'm going to go bad. I'm not going to go neutral. Yeah. The men's rights movement. Legitimate cause or laughable? And why? It's not a legitimate cause with the MRA. Men's rights in general, there are some really good points, because patriarchy is not just damaging to female identifying persons. It hurts everyone. So there is pressure on men to portray this certain thing. Now, comparatively, it's not as bad. So it's not fully a legitimate cause, but there is some cause there. The MRA itself, the kind of fedora-wearing neckbeard that you think of, that's kind of laughable, because it's like, actually it's not laughable, it's infuriating. No, that's the answer. Just no. You can eliminate one of your 5 senses to substantially strengthen the others. Which one, and would you do it? No. No, I'm not gonna do it. I like hearing things, and touching things, and tasting things, and smelling things, and seeing things. I like having these senses. I don't want to get rid of one of them. I don't like that idea. I mean, I am privileged enough to have been born with all of my senses, and I'd like to keep them. So, no. Do looks mean anything to you? Don't lie. Could you fall in love with someone you thought was ugly? If I thought they were ugly, I wouldn't have fallen in love with them. That sounds really shallow. But I like to believe that if I am attracted to someone enough to have these feelings, then I'm not going to view them as ugly. Someone else might view them as ugly. They might be ugly in a sense, but obviously I don't feel that way. Is that just me? Like, I feel like if you are truly in love with someone, then you're not going to be like, yeah, I love her, but man, is she a cow. Ooh. Like, I don't think I'd feel that way. That having been said, looks do mean something to me. If I think someone looks attractive, so be it. But I don't think that there's like a perfect human. I mean, certain things are attractive to me, certain things are attractive to other people. Maybe that's just like institutionalized stuff in me. I don't know. Maybe some of it is and some of it isn't. Yeah. Oh, we're finally to the last question. 25 minutes later. Okay. Can you understand the mindset and logic used by the opposite spiritual opinion? An atheist understanding belief in a higher... Oh, totally. That's all about golden religion right there. I totally get why people are religious, and I get why people aren't religious. 100% understanding there. And I can understand other people understanding, and I can understand other people not understanding. I'm a very understanding person because of my religious beliefs. I don't know why my voice did this. Should I edit this? Probably. Will I? No. I'll Fuck you, editing. You suck. Thanks for watching me eat a candy cigarette really slowly and not look into the camera, not even look forward, because I have the questions on one side and the webcam on the other, and I was looking at myself. Bye!